and was like, Megan, I'm so nervous. You have to come with me. And I'm like, I'm not going on your date. Like, I'm not going to be a third wheel. He's going to have to bring a friend too. Ryler ended up being the friend.
I was that guy.
So,
I actually love Indian food. Butter chicken.
10 minutes into the movie, my son turns on, this is not a kid-friendly movie.
Yeah.
So what's the one thing that you like about each other the most?
Hold on. How long do we have? No.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Come and play me for money. A more fun version of tennis. Ooh, yeah.
Let's go with competitiveness.
See, humor, I told you.
What happens when two tennis players fall in love and then fall in love with the game pickleball? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rohan Yadav and you are watching Sports Night. In this series of interviews, we have a special guest. Right here, Ryler DeHeart and Megan Fudge, the pickleball couple. The way they have been an inspiration for all the fans. You have won ATP titles to your name. The way you have been competitive in tennis and pickleball. And Megan, you have won more than 100 medals to your name. Right now, you are proudly standing as the number 1 in the APP Tour. So welcome to Sports Night and Namaste, welcome to India.
Namaste. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So how has it been in India? The experience so far?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, we've been here 4 or 5 times now. I'm losing track of how many times we've been here. Every time we come, we really enjoy it. We love the culture here. The food is amazing, and you guys love pickleball, so do we.
Your sporting history, because I was reading that you both started with tennis at a very early age. So I want to know about it.
Yeah, we were both tennis players prior. We started hearing about pickleball on social media, actually, and it just kept on coming up on our feeds, and we're like, "What is this thing? Like, what is this sport or this game?" Obviously, we were tennis players. We played college tennis at the University of Illinois, and Ryler played professional tennis for 6 years. We traveled around the world while he was playing professionally, and so pickleball seemed like this dark side thing that we should maybe join or maybe not join, and we finally gave it a try, and we totally fell in love with the sport. Super addicted, very playful environment, social environment. We met so many people, and it just kind of evolved into this like, oh my gosh, we can do this as a profession and as pro pickleball players. So it just kind of snowballed from there.
And Ryler, for you, how is the journey?
Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. Like Megan said, I started playing tennis when I was like, 5, 6 years old. Her dad was a coach, so she's been playing since she could walk. We didn't really know anything other than tennis. We both played college tennis. That's where we met. And then, playing professionally for a while. Tennis was everything to me. It was my identity, a lot of my identity. And so it was difficult to switch to pickleball. I think a little more difficult for me than for her. But I saw how much success she was having and enjoying it. And she was making more money than I was when I was coaching tennis still. So I was like, if she can do it, I can do it. Which is not really true because she's better than me. But I'm still doing it, and we're doing well and enjoying it. And I mean, tennis people out there are going to judge me for saying this, but it's kind of like a more fun version of tennis. Ooh, yeah, okay.
So what was the first perception of pickleball for both of you?
Okay, so the first time we played pickleball was actually during COVID, during shutdown, and we saw this thing on social media, and we're like, oh my gosh, we could totally play this. It looks so easy. So we got some chalk, and we got this like small quick start tennis net out in the yard and chalked it up and chalked this court, and we just started goofing around and competing, although we knew nothing about the rules. Like, I'm sure we broke like 500 rules of the game, but it was like just instantly attainable. It was like doable. It was like smaller than tennis. It was, the bounce of the ball was easier. It was a short distance, and so we can kind of like get some exercise, be outside, but at the same time it wasn't as strenuous or tactically or technically hard like tennis. So we just kind of took to it really fast. It was more like a ping pong game or badminton game. And we, of course, became extremely competitive with each other. And so we actually got some footage of the first time us playing because our neighbors were out of the window watching us yelling at each other and, yelling out come-ons and everything. So it was like instantly just like falling in love with the sport. We was like, I think this is something we can do.
And how much your tennis background has helped you in the pickleball?
Yeah, great question. I mean, obviously, we say tennis is definitely the cheat code into pickleball. It kind of gives you like this elevated base of when you enter the sport. Definitely helps you. But then I felt like I entered this next phase of like trying to unlearn the tennis because the tennis was like too clean and too perfect that in pickleball, when I play a tennis player, it's like I can predict what they're going to do. So then you have to kind of get a little bit more scrappy and unlearn the tennis niceness of the sport and add the pickleball technique to it. But it definitely gives you a nice base for sure to enter the sport, and like you can take to it a lot faster.
Yeah, I mean, like tennis helps obviously with, ground strokes, the drives, some of the technique, the hand-eye coordination, it's just a lot of the same shots. You have the racket in your hand. But yeah, like Megan said, I think pickleball, there's a lot more shots you have to learn. There's a lot more creativity. Tennis is a little more straightforward. You're, forehands, backhands, like there's maybe 6-7 shots that you need to learn. And then it takes a long time to learn them, right? But in pickleball, there's, I don't know how many shots there is. There's probably 100 shots. Like people are now even still making up different shots where I see somebody hit that. I'm like, where did that come from? Yeah. So it's like, it's just a different sport, but that's what makes it fun because there's so many different things to learn. And now when I lose in pickleball, it's like, oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like I'm not competitive at all. And it's like,
that is not what he's like.
So we have been seeing your relationship with the tennis and pickleball.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about your relationship. When was the first time you met each other?
Yeah, Megan, you can start with that. Yeah.
I could just tell that story.
Yeah.
So
it's been
we
a long time. Many years together. Many long years.
We met in college at the University of Illinois. I was playing tennis there. Ryler had just graduated from University of Illinois. He was playing pro tennis, and he came back to Champaign, Illinois, where the university is, and used it as a training base when he was playing pro tennis. He was injured at the time, and my roommate was going on a date and was like, Megan, I'm so nervous. You have to come with me. And I'm like, I'm not going on your date. Like, I'm not going to be a third wheel. He's going to have to bring a friend too. And so Ryler ended up being the friend. And so he was that guy. So we went on this like double date or friendship date, and that was the rest is history.
Yeah, and then Megan kept messaging me, and, like, stalking me, harassing me, and finally I was like, all right, this girl is really after me. So I finally responded, and then
that was definitely what it was like. And so we've been married for 14 years now, so it's been a long journey.
We have 2 children.
Yeah,
they also play pickleball. It's been an incredible journey. Megan's my rock.
So you mentioned your kids play pickleball as well.
Yeah.
So how do they react when you are competing at a pro level?
So they actually play in all the tournaments that we play in. They play on the amateur side, often against adults, which is one of the amazing things about pickleball, that we can do it as a family and all compete in it. And sometimes there's been matches where I'm competing on one court and they're literally on the court next to me playing their matches too, which is sometimes very distracting.
Or all of us playing.
Or all of us playing.
Yeah.
And
at the same time trying to watch everyone. But it's fun.
It's amazing family-friendly environment for all generations, for all walks of life. And we're super thankful for the sport to allow us to be able to do this as a family. And it's been fun to watch our kids grow up in this sport because they actually look at the court differently than us because we have the tennis background and we see it still as a small tennis court. Whereas I think they see it as like this blank slate of like this playground to them, and they are way more creative than we are. So sometimes I enjoy watching them and learning from what they do and seeing the court. So it's been really, really fun to see them as like pickleball purist, I call them. They don't have this distorted background of tennis bringing them to the court.
Yeah.
So
they had a little bit of tennis.
A little bit.
Yeah. But not as much as us, obviously. Yeah.
Absolutely. I wanted to ask you, you are playing so many roles right now, a wife, a mom, so the parenting. How do you balance between being an athlete, being a mom, being a wife? How do you balance between this?
It's definitely a juggling act.
The wife is the most important role.
So, definitely a juggling act. I mean, it's very important for me to be a good role model to them and show them that you can do it as a mom and as a wife and as a woman. A female athlete is not, I don't take it lightly, that role. There's definitely some challenges, but luckily in pickleball, women in the sport have a lot of opportunities, and it's one of the only sports in the world where we get paid equally. And so I don't take it lightly. I think it's important that girls get to hear about this, that women get to hear about this, and that we get these opportunities. And I'm just embracing every opportunity I get, and I'm grateful to have a husband that supports me on our journey together. But it's been amazing. It's tiring at times, a little jet lagged, but just very, very fortunate, and I feel very, very blessed to be in this opportunity.
And as you mentioned, what thing do you feel that your children should learn from you on the court? Is it something?
Yeah, what should they learn from you, Ryler, on the court? What do you think? Your composure?
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, sometimes I hate losing. I mean, like everyone, I think number one, like you're always a work in progress. Like that's kind of been my whole thing as an athlete. Like, it's not like I'm going to like one day just be like this perfect player that, I go to like Novak Djokovic, for example. Like he had this interview where he said like, like having that attitude, well, nothing's going to bother you and all that is not really realistic. Like we're all human, right? And so it's like we have to show sometimes our emotions. But I think the biggest thing is like for me, like nobody can ever say that I didn't give my best. Like I'm always like trying super hard, even if it's in practice. Like, I want to win. I want to like get better. And so I feel like my work ethic, my professionalism, I'm always like, giving my best. So I think that's one thing that I've tried to relay to the kids is like, if you want to be good at something, you have to have the right attitude and the right effort. That's what I preach as a coach as well too. It's like control the things you can control and keep going, never give up, So that's the biggest thing.
I think that's good. Yeah. I think for me, it's just like...
Megan's more of the role model. She keeps her composure more, but she's always like kicking my butt. So it's like, I told her she always wins. So it's easy not to be mad when you win all the time, but when you're losing all the time, like me, it's harder, it's more challenging.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think the lessons I would like them to see is like the problem solving, the professionalism, as Ryler talks about,
Yeah, and we treat it like a job, but we also have fun with it. I mean, we're an example of people that are not working really because we're doing what we love, like it's our passion, but we still work really hard. And, like, I mean, even the kids sometimes like, are we going to stop? Are we going to go home? Because we're really out there like a 9 to 5 almost, like training, gym, all those things. And that's what people don't see. Like when they see Megan winning all these medals and me winning a medal once in a while, they don't see all the work that goes behind the scenes, right? And that's the same thing. I go back to the coaching stuff because I'm always talking in the mirror when I'm coaching because I'm looking at myself. But it's like it's not about like the tournament day, like Megan said. It's about like what you do before that to prepare, So. Yeah.
And just enjoying that part, like embracing the grit and the grind and the toughness through tough days. And so, so I think the message is more like enjoy this journey. It's, us getting a medal or winning the US Open or anything like that is like, it's like icing on the cake, but that's not the cake. The cake is the journey. So.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
So any recent movie that you have liked?
Yeah, well...
So obviously we have to choose some kids-friendly movies because we go take with our kids. Our kids are 8 and 10, so...
We took them to the last Jurassic Park, which was a little scary. Yeah. But it was good. I liked it.
10 minutes into the movie, my son turns around, this is not a kid-friendly movie. Yeah. I was like, oh gosh. Yeah. But no, they loved it.
We saw Lilo and Stitch.
Yes. We let the kids pick out movies.
Leo. I watched Superman with JR.
Yeah, we just like watching movies. Yeah, it's our pastime.
What's the one thing that you like the most in India?
Oh,
that's tough.
There's a lot of things we like about India. I mean, one, we really like the people. Every time we've come, we've met more and more people that are super enthusiastic about sports in general, but now obviously in pickleball, there's been some families that's invited us to their homes. Yeah. We're always a little bit hesitant because we have to be careful what we eat here and drink. But we actually agreed to go into one family's home last year in Ahmedabad, and we had such an amazing time. They opened up their home to us. They fed us like this incredible meal. Yeah. And the funniest thing was we were sitting there at the table enjoying the food, knife and fork like we used to in America. Yeah. And they kept staring at us. They were like, are we doing something wrong? So one of the things they were telling us that we were not using our hands for this experience, that we weren't getting the full experience. We were getting the smell and the taste, but we weren't getting the touch experience. And we're like, I looked at Ryler and I knew he was hesitant because he's my like knife and fork guy. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try that. And so I used my hands and had this like, very messy experience, but it was so fun. And I did really enjoy the food more that way. And so I just love the experience of learning something new and exposing myself to a real Indian experience and culture experience. So I just love the people. I love that they are willing to teach me and they're willing to share and they're willing to let us into their homes and families and share their experiences. So that's been the most amazing thing for me in India.
Yeah, I mean, the people they're so welcoming. Like everybody comes up to you and, like they love pickleball too, which is cool because we love pickleball. And it's like, I love going to tournaments and just seeing everyone playing and just enjoying the sport that we love so much too. So that's really cool.
They're super passionate.
Yeah, they're very passionate. They love sports, like you said. They're super competitive. I think racket sports is a big tradition. There was a lot of players that played tennis, and I think, they really like the pickleball, the way that it's played and stuff. And so I think it's fun to watch. And they're good, like some of the Indian players, they haven't played very long, but they grew up playing like tennis, ping pong, badminton, whatever it is. And it's just like, wow, like they're very talented already, So it's like fun to watch them kind of learn how to play this different game and see how enthusiastic they are and everything, like Megan said. So, but yeah, we just love seeing different cultures, and that's what's been one of the amazing things about pickleball is just having this vehicle, this way for us to travel and experience all these different places and different people, and to do that through pickleball, it's been amazing. So yeah.
And if I mention about food, what's the favorite food you like in India?
I actually love Indian food.
We love Indian food.
I eat it all the time in the U.S., but it's better here, obviously. But like, butter chicken, like typical like tikka masala.
I definitely have to keep it mild for me, but I do love the different tastes, the sweet curries, and naan bread. And we've been trying to like venture out and have people suggest things. So there's been a couple of desserts and I cannot pronounce what they are, but
I had it this morning. Yeah, like these little sweet ball things. I didn't eat one because it was breakfast. I didn't want to do it because I knew I was going to be able to stop with one. But there's some amazing desserts and stuff. I mean, the food is
so good.
I always try everything, and it's like you just end up like tasting stuff. You're like, wow, like you didn't expect it to taste like that.
Yeah,
it's just so many, like the spices and all the stuff they use.
So if I ask you your favorite sports rather than pickleball, what would it be?
To watch or to play?
Both.
But okay, so we still love tennis. Tennis is still a sport that we love to watch.
We'll still watch tennis, Grand Slams.
Yeah, we
Sinner Alcaraz battles.
We definitely watched those two finals, Wimbledon, French Open. We were eager to see who was going to win those. So we still love tennis, and we want our kids to still grow up with the love of tennis as well. But we love most sports. Like we've got behind various different sports. Growing up in Germany, like I do love soccer as well, or football, as you call it here as well, which I like. I played a little bit of cricket when I was in England, so I do like cricket as well. He probably doesn't understand it at all.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I get the gist of it, but
yes,
I like basketball.
Yeah.
That was my sport that I would play for fun when I wasn't playing tennis.
Favorite sports player?
I mean, it's got to be Roger Federer.
Yeah, Federer's up there for me. I mean, I like Rafa. I like Novak too.
This is the battle that we have. He calls Djokovic the GOAT, and I'm just like, no chance.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I don't think anybody played like Federer. Like his level was like top, like made it look so easy and everything. But on paper, Djokovic still has more
titles.
Yes, so it's
Who cares about the stats? Think about the impact he made.
Yeah, no, I know, but
yes, Messi is definitely up there of an athlete I'd want to watch and meet. That would be amazing.
So you have just mentioned who talks about stats. So basically, if you look at your stats, more than 100 pro medals that you have won. And this year you have also become the US Open champion. So how does this achievement feels, and what was the experience of the US Open?
I mean, the US Open was an incredible experience. Even before this year, it's been one of my favorite tournaments to play. It's one that I kind of gear up to. It's one that I look forward to, not just because of its size of the tournament, but like over 5,000 people play it. Over like 50,000 people come watch it. It's an incredible spectacle. Like if you ever get the chance to go to Naples, Florida, for the US Open, it's one literally just like a fan favorite. It's named the biggest party in pickleball for a good reason. And it's just an incredible atmosphere. So US Open was definitely one for the memory books. Incredible week, super hot, super grindy, and I was just very grateful for having an amazing week and stepping away with 2 gold medals and a silver medal as well. So it was a cool, very, very fun week. With that was the fact that Andre Agassi played. And this year, Andre Agassi has embraced the sport of pickleball. I'm sure you know him, but he's incredible tennis player, someone who I looked up to in tennis, who my dad spoke of very often in my training when I was playing tennis as well. So it was an amazing week. I mean, we really enjoyed the US Open, and I don't really look at stats. I don't really look at let's try and get another gold medal, another medal in my book or anything like that. I think it's just, if the medal happens, it happens. I'm trying to be progress minded. I'm still trying to get better. Everyone's like, oh, well, you've achieved this and this already, but I feel like I'm still getting better every day. Like I still there's so much more I want to get good at and want to achieve, not achieving a stance of stats, but achieving a stance of who I want to become. And I don't think I've reached my height yet. I still want to keep getting better.
So we will have a rapid fire round before we end the interview. So what's the most funniest thing that's happened to you during a tournament?
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Ryler got so sick last year. Between every match of the tournament, he was laying on the ground, and I thought I had to call an ambulance for him.
It was
in India because he got so sick from the food, and I'm just like, what are you you cannot play? No.
I think it was the water.
I'm fine. I'm fine to go. I'm playing singles. I'm going to the next match. I'm like, no. You have to stop. I will play for you. And he was like, no,
we were
I
on
can
a
play.
team thing, and the team asked me
so.
to play single. Okay, so I was like, okay, I'll step up and play single. But yeah, I was dying.
After every match, I was like, this might be the end of him. This might be the end of him.
Yeah.
We can laugh about it now. At the time, it was very serious. But yes, that would be my saying.
Yeah.
So if your pickleball game were a movie, what would the title be?
Something with an RV, pickleball on the road or something. I don't know.
Yes.
Pickleball. I don't know. I have no idea. That's a tough one. But yeah, something to do with family pickleball, traveling in the RV, and like a
Travel
Chevy
and
Chase.
pickle.
Yeah, travel and pickle or something.
So who has the habit to forget things or equipments?
Ooh.
Oh, definitely her. 100%.
He's Mr. Organized.
Yeah.
Okay, this is our yin yang opportunity. I'm big picture, we're gonna go on a journey, and he's like, okay, I'll get us there.
Yeah, I'm the detail guy.
So he's the details. Yeah.
So who's the better cook in the RV?
The cook?
She usually cooks.
I'm gonna go with the cook.
Yeah.
Not that I'm very good, but I'm definitely better than him.
Which isn't saying much, but yes.
Yeah.
So your favorite song to get hyped before a match?
Oh. I mean, you gotta do a Rocky song or something. Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger.
Or my song in college was Eminem Until I Collapse, something like that, just to get you fired
Remember
up.
the name. I don't know who sings that.
Remember the name, yeah, Fort Minor. Remember the name.
Okay, that's mine.
That was back in our college days.
So who's the more intense one during matches?
Oh, for sure.
Man. Definitely me.
Just watch us play mixed doubles. We're playing together in this tournament.
So who's more competitive on and off the court?
Ooh.
On and off the court?
This is the thing.
We're both pretty
highly
competitive.
Yeah. Anything we do, getting to the car.
Even in practice,
anything we do, yeah.
But I think Megan is more intense. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're both super competitive.
We're competitive
in
different ways.
One word to describe each other's playing style.
Oh, aggressive. He's aggressive. Very aggressive.
Yeah. I'm not playing as aggressive as I used to be. I would say calculated aggression.
And that's what you were saying.
But Megan's more explosive.
Explosive.
Yeah, just powerful, explosive. I don't know.
So what's your go-to post-win meal?
Well, it depends on what country we're in.
Yeah. Thai food. I love Thai.
Yeah, I like sushi.
Sushi, Thai.
But when we're here, it's going to be better
We like
chicken.
Indian too. Yeah.
So are there any guilty pleasures when you are not training?
Desserts,
I'm a
sweet. Chocolate.
Yes, love chocolate.
Yeah.
And this guy, cake.
Yeah, donuts, cake.
Yeah. We both have a sweet tooth, so we definitely, when we allow ourselves to have something sweet, we definitely
go to the movies, get a large popcorn, eat it by myself.
Yeah, this guy. I don't even eat any popcorn. This guy, whole bucket.
Yeah.
So if you were not playing sports, what would the alternate profession be?
Oh my gosh.
So before I played pickleball, I was actually an insurance advisor for Farmers Insurance. So I like numbers and business, and so I think I would be doing something with that.
I'd probably just be coaching sports. Tennis.
You can't step away from sports.
I hate sitting at a desk and doing that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm a good leader.
You could be a PE
I'm a good
teacher.
coach. Yeah, I could like
be a PE teacher.
do something to do with like coaching or leading or something, you know, like that.
Yeah.
One teammate other than your partner, you will pick for a championship final.
Or kids? No, I don't know.
Yeah, you would probably pick one of the kids. You would love to play with them.
Yeah, of course. But I'm trying to think of someone that's playing right now. I mean, I gotta go me and Rob Nunnery because we're playing this tournament together. So, and we got to the finals of the last monsoon, right? We lost to Kwong, and so I'm gonna go me and Rob taking the title this year. Come on, let's go.
I'm super excited about my women's partner this tournament, Rose van Rieck. She's Dutch, lives in Australia there now, and I've played against her a handful of times. She's really good. Feisty player, but super sweet human being. So I'm excited to take the courts with her this weekend and see how we mesh and see how we work together. I'm very looking forward to this partnership.
And mixed doubles this tournament too.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
You forgot about that.
So what's the one thing that you like about each other the most?
About each other?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's definitely his humor. I like his humor a lot.
Hold on. How long do we have? No.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I knew he was going to come up with something.
No, I think the best thing about Megan is like, no matter what's going on, she's always like positive, you know? Like at the end of the day, she kind of has like a short memory and like, you know, even if I do something wrong, it's like at the end of the day, like in mixed doubles, like, you know, maybe we'll lose and it'll be all my fault, but then like at dinner time, we'll be fine, you know, like that. So she like lets it go. Yeah, she has a good short-term memery.
That's good.
Yeah.
So what's the one thing that other doesn't quote and that secretly annoys you?
I'm sure you can have a list of 50 things.
That annoys me. I don't know.
I mean, she likes to, when we play together, she asks these questions, like, they're like rhetorical questions, like, were you not going to get that ball? Or like, she knows the answer, right? Like, did you think that was the right shot there? You know, stuff like that. That's kind of annoying because she knows the answer already, you know?
Whereas for me, it is hard when you play with your spouse because I didn't even say anything. And like, he was like, I saw that eye roll. I know what you're thinking.
I can read her body language.
I was like,
so
what?
like,
I wasn't even going there. My thought was on like my forehand.
But I know what she's thinking because I can read her body language. He thinks he knows what I'm thinking.
That's the annoying thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thinks he knows what I'm thinking.
Your personal favorite memory on the court or off the court, any?
Our wedding was pretty cool, and where I was born in Kauai, in the small island of Hawaii. We had an amazing wedding there. I still think a cool memory, pickleball memory, is when we played one of our first tournaments together. They used to have where you lose and you go all the way around and you can still win the tournament. It's like a full back draw, come around, they call it. And we lost to this team and they kind of cheated us. And after the match, I was like, I'm going to see you in the final again. And like, we had to win like 6 matches to get back to them. And then we beat them in the final. And I was pretty pumped about that. And it was with Megan too. So I was like, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of my fondest memories in pickleball has also been going to the Great Wall of China.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Playing pickleball in the Great Wall of China, that was pretty cool.
Pickleball over there. And it was just like, you know, like the fact that we were even there, like the fact, it wasn't even on my bucket list, but totally should have been on my bucket list of going to the Great Wall of China. I just felt like it was so distant.
Yeah.
And being there in China, you know, growing pickleball in China and then going to the Great Wall of being this like symbol of our, you know, achieving something.
Cool.
Something. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one final question. What's your biggest strength as a couple?
Oh.
Our biggest strength as a couple?
Yeah. Of your partnership?
Yes.
I mean, one of them has to be our parenting skills.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I feel like we're pretty unified and we're great parents. Right, guys?
Staring over to them. And our competitiveness.
Yeah,
I think
and our romance. Man.
Yeah. Our competitiveness. Let's go with that.
Let's go with competitiveness.
See, humor, I told you.
I was about to ask who has a better humor, but you already answered it.
Yeah.
And one last message that you want to give to the fans, to the pickleball players, and also to the non-pickleball players. How will you convince to them?
Yeah.
I would say never stop playing. Like, pickleball is just, I heard somebody say like my goal in pickleball is to keep playing. I thought that was a great goal because it's like, you know, it's not about, I feel like in life, it's not about like what we accomplish as much as like we just keep going, you know, like we keep going forward and keep moving forward. And I think pickleball is just a great sport to bring everyone together, quoting our friend Steve Kuhn, who was the founder of MLP, and he's now doing some stuff in Asia. Actually, he said like he thinks pickleball can change the world, and I think it has changed the world. It's still continuing to change the world. So I would just tell people, if you haven't tried it, like go out there and try it, because it's more than a sport, you know. And I think sports are meant to be a vehicle for us to, like, you know, have relationships and change our lives for the better, and pickleball has certainly done that for our family, so I'm truly grateful for that.
And for those that are skeptic whether they could play pickleball, it is easy to learn. It is hard to master, but it's easy to learn, so give it a chance, give it a shot. You'll be surprised how fun it is. You might fall in love.
And all those pickleball haters out there, come and play me for money. Right now,
it's the challenge.
So Megan, Ryler, it was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much. All the best to you for your upcoming tournaments. All the best. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.